Hey there, neighbors and naysayers. That's me again. Excuse me while I put my glove on. 11 28, oh, 29, 2024. Day after Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I can tell you one of the things I thought about yesterday is what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for a grazing community. I'm thankful for friends and family in the grazing community. Some of you I consider family. Some of you I consider better than family. In the grazing world, we all have to stick together. As you've heard me say before, I'm thankful for the agricultural community. I'm a proponent of there are not enough of us out there in this world. I say this quite often. Less than 2% of the American population are farmers. There are more people incarcerated than there are farmers by a lot. There are more people incarcerated that are farmers that can vote. So we can't afford to fight amongst ourselves. We have to be a community, a family, a business that counts on each other, and we have no room for fighting. We have no room for civil wars. We have no room for problems amongst ourselves. I get irritated when we have the debates about organic versus non-organic, or grazing versus confinement, or whatever. I don't really care. I have my ideas and I have my opinions, but at the end of the day, I have friends on both sides of the aisle all the time, and as I said, we cannot afford to fight amongst ourselves. I am thankful for the community, and I'm thankful for like-minded folks who are willing to see it the same way I do, even if they are on the other side of the aisle. So today's project, you can probably see Dad over there in the frosted mini wheat field, picking up round bales. Today is the day we started to set out for bale grazing. We should have done it a long time ago. I mean, it's drought and it's dry, but we're just concerned about cows getting out and getting into the bale stacks and tearing up things. So we just waited until the last moment here. The ground's kind of frosty today, and it's a good day to do that. It's day after Thanksgiving. I'm off anyway. So, and what we're doing here is Dad's got 3 or 4 farms on one stack and 3 or 4 farms on another stack, and he's switching back and forth so that we get different qualities of hay mixed in out here. Some of it's okay and some of it's not so great, and so we'll just mix that hay up together. But we're hauling 2 bales at a time. It's taking about 10 minutes to load. If we would haul with the bale wagon, we'd haul 10 bales at a time, but he would be 40 minutes to load. So time-wise, it doesn't really matter. It's a few more tracks with a tractor, but less weight at a time. So that's what we're doing. He'll run them over here to me. These are the grass-fed steers, grass-finished steers, grass grazing steers. He'll run them over here to me, and then we just keep stacking out. These bales are on 80-foot, around roughly 80-foot centers. What I do is just pace out. I set the first 2 with fence posts, and then pace out from there. It's about 32 of my steps to get per bale. And then I just stand here, set the 4-wheeler here with where I want the next bale. He comes along, he pulls the back one in here, I strip the back one, he strips the front one, he sets the front one down, and we start the whole operation again. He heads out and gets 2 more. Part of the video today too is just loving when a plan comes together. The weather is going to be conducive to end of growing season here. We're going to have some nights, they're saying in 20s, we're probably going to be in the teens here. We pretty much figure Stephenville says it's going to be 20, it's going to be 15 here. About 4 to 5 degrees difference out here than somewhere in town. So that'll be end of growing season pretty much for us. We can call it, it's over. I mean, thank goodness we've had a really late growing season. We've got some rain here. We've got some growth. I can show you. This is, of course, a sacrifice part of this field. This is a 4-acre field. It's kind of shaped like a pork chop. There's a big, long bone out there, and then it's square back here, about 3 acres. But these steers, up until the last couple weeks here, were pretty good, and they've overgrazed it, but it isn't terrible. But then you turn around here and look at what we've got in stockpile, and we've got probably as much stockpile as we had last year. We're kind of short on stockpile, and way more than a year or two ago. And this is just part and parcel to the plan. I mean, we said we're already on hay anyway. We don't have anything, didn't have anything when the drought started. Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. And when the growing season comes to an end, we'll have something to graze, and that's the point here. Not only will we have something to graze, but we'll have sod for the cows to stand on if it gets muddy and wet, and we won't be trekking a tractor out every single day to come out here and feed. So that's the plan. Actually, Dad had to click the tractor in full drive, not because he really needed it, because it went sideways on him today feeding cows. So Sunday, we'll go ahead and start bale grazing. With that, I'll say we'll see you next time.